Hey everyone, so you're out on the water, ready to drop a line, but your Fishfinder is basically just showing you a bunch of confusing blips and colors that make zero sense? Yeah, that's the worst. You're squinting at the screen, trying to figure out if that's a rock, a weed bed, or, hopefully, a fish, and by the time you decide to cast, the moment's gone. Frustrating, right? I mean, we've all been there, the excitement of potentially catching a big one, only to have it ruined by a subpar fish finder. Well, I ran into the exact same problem last summer, and that's when I found the Raymarine Axiom 2 Pro 9-inch Chartplotter and Fishfinder. It's not cheap, but it changed the game for me. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the screen is huge, 9 inches, and it's bright, crisp, and super responsive. I mean, it's a touch screen, but it doesn't feel laggy like some of the cheaper ones I've used. You can pinch to zoom, swipe to scroll, and the colors are so clear that you can actually tell the difference between a hard bottom and a soft one. That alone made my fishing trips way more efficient because I wasn't wasting time casting in the wrong spots. I remember one time, I was fishing in a lake with a lot of submerged logs and rocks. With my old Fishfinder, it was impossible to tell what was what, and I ended up getting my line snagged more times than I can count. But with the Axiom 2 Pro, I could see exactly where the structures were, and I was able to avoid them with ease. Now, the real magic is in the sonar. This thing has chirp sonar, which basically means it sends out a range of frequencies instead of just one. So instead of getting a single blurry image, you get multiple layers of detail. I could see individual fish arches, the structure of the lake bed, even tiny baitfish schools. It made deciding where to drop my lure so much easier. And the best part? It updates in real time. No more waiting for the screen to refresh, just instant feedback as you move. I was amazed at how accurate it was, even in deep water. I was fishing in a spot that was over 50 feet deep, and I could still see the fish arches clearly. It was incredible. Another thing I love is the built-in maps. It comes with Navionics and C-Map compatibility, so you can load up detailed charts of pretty much anywhere. I use it for both freshwater and saltwater, and the navigation is spot on. It even has a feature called Fish Reveal, which highlights potential fish hotspots based on sonar data. I've caught more fish in the last few months with this thing than I have in years. It's like having a second set of eyes in the water. I've also noticed that the maps are extremely detailed, with information on depth contours, weed beds, and even submerged structures. It's been a game changer for me, and I feel like I have a much better understanding of the water and where the fish are likely to be. The Axiom 2 Pro also has Wi-Fi, which is a game changer. You can sync it with your phone or tablet using the Raymarine app, so you can control it remotely or even cast the screen to a bigger display if you're on a boat with a cabin. I use it to check the sonar while I'm driving the boat, which keeps me from having to constantly look down at the screen. It's safer and way more convenient. I've also used it to stream music and podcasts while I'm fishing, which is a nice touch. And with the app, I can even update the software and maps remotely, which is really convenient. Durability is another big plus. This thing is built to handle the elements. It's got an IPX67 waterproof rating, so it can take a splash or even a quick dunk without any issues. The housing is solid, and the touchscreen still works even if your hands are wet or covered in fish slime. I've taken it out in rough conditions, and it hasn't skipped a beat. I've even dropped it a few times, and it still works like a charm. I've been impressed by the build quality, and I feel like it's going to last for a long time. Now, I'll be honest, there are a couple of downsides. First, it's not cheap. Overall, the Raymarine Axiom 2 Pro 9-inch is a fantastic investment for anyone who's serious about fishing. It's packed with features that actually make a difference, and the clarity and detail you get from the sonar are unmatched. I've been able to catch more fish, and I've had a lot more fun doing it. If you're tired of squinting at a blurry screen and missing out on the best fishing spots, this might be the upgrade you've been looking for. I've been using it for a few months now, and I can honestly say that it's been a game changer for me. Check out the link below if you want to see more details. Happy fishing!